Hey, what's up guys, Joshua Booster here and welcome back to another Digimon video. Today we're doing another gameplay video for the BT-04 Great Legend set, featuring some different decks, because on the left side we have my friend Matthijs piloting a black Blastmon One Punch Man Saitama dot deck. And on the right we have myself piloting green, but it's actually not the green build that seems to be the most popular right now, which is Gran Kuwaga Nidhoggmon. I'm actually playing a Ceresmon Nidhoggmon, and the main reason for that is this was literally the first day we opened some boxes for BT-04, and we just didn't have access to enough Palmon to make the Gran Kuwagamon deck. So yeah, I mean that's a thing, right? So I just decided to kind of improve the Ceresmon build I had from the previous format. And honestly, there's obvious synergy between Nidhoggmon and Ceresmon, right? Because Ceresmon allows you to suspend your opponent's Digimon, and then Nidhoggmon, spins them back to the deck, which is quite nice. But yeah, let's start looking at the game. On the left side, we saw black begin actually by just hard playing Numamon, so bricking without a rookie. And then green actually used that opportunity to go into an Agumon and then hard play Goblimon, and the I really can't remember the name, but it's the one that on play you review the top 4 cards of your deck, I think, or top 3, I'm not sure, and then review the or add any Digiburst Digimon from your deck to your hand, which is quite nice. Allows you to dig for Lilamon and Nidhoggmon. And then we also see Sunflowermon, which probably, I'm not sure if it really warrants a spot in the deck, but it's just something I wanted to try. And, you know, it synergizes well with the aforementioned rookie and with Lalamon. We see black actually go into a Gardramon. And then kind of just, we see some memory choking back and forth. So Gardramon for 2, put green to 1. And then Sunflowermon for 2, put black to 1. Which is, that's something that happens a lot in the Digimon card game, which is actually kind of the game state you want to be in. At least, memory choking your opponent. You obviously don't want to be the one that's getting memory choked, but right now it's looking pretty even, I want to say. We didn't see any level 5 Digimon for a while, but we eventually do see a Lilamon come down, which, stops the memory choking process on black, but it does allow for setup. We see Numamon swing into something that's not as big as Numamon. It's the same rookie. I can't remember the name of. Is it? It's not. No, Butmon is the. It's the Digitama, right? Well, I really can't remember. Anyway, Numamon lives. We see Lalamon come down on the green side. As you can see, the Digi-Egg I went with for this build is still the Argomon mainly. I just really think that card's super, super powerful, where if you unsuspend your Digimon, then you can you gain a memory, which is insane. Because memory is the most important resource in this game, right? And then we, on black side, we saw Gokmon come down to end the turn, and now on the right side we see Lilamon kick over Numamon and then end the turn by playing another Lilamon. Now black is Digi-bursting Gokmamon. Actually I think black forgot to hatch a Digitame here, but you'll see that we fixed that in a minute, actually, since this is casual play, right? So that's absolutely fine. Actually, gives you guys a better look at the game as well. Anyway, we see Gokmon attack and then go into Blastmon and eventually ending the turn by activating Izzy, which is, I think, is a really interesting tamer in that it's pretty much just a memory tamer with no effect. It's just a memory tamer you play for 3 cost, basically. Because you have to review the top 3 cards of your deck, and if all of them are black cards, then you gain a memory. So a very interesting card design. We see the third Lilamon come down there, actually. So let's see if we do get some Digiburst action. And we do suspending the Gardramon here. So this might be set up for Nidhoggmon. Yeah, there we go, hidden potential. Best card in the game. And then going into Nidhoggmon here, which is going to get rid of literally half the field of the black player, which is obviously very strong. Like, Nidhoggmon's insane. It really is. I think it's probably one of the best cards in the Great Legend set. So right, because Nidhoggmon just had a 0 cost, right? Because that's fair. He also gets a swing with its massive 13k, taking out the security there. And now we see green bait out the Gardevoir block and then swing with Lilamon to get rid of even more of the field of the black player. So all of a sudden, after the Nidhoggmon drop, it is looking quite tough for black, where it seems to be relatively equal. Honestly, when you see both these decks getting into higher levels, you just kind of get to see that the power level of the green deck is a lot higher. I really don't think Blastmon is one of the more competitive decks in the current format. I do really like black though in this format, but I'm just a huge Debrigade fan. I really enjoy the design, and I think that might be the best way to play black at this moment. I'll probably be doing a deck profile on it like super soon, so be on the lookout for that for sure. While we see green slowly take even more control of the game. It's also worth mentioning how interesting Lalamon is, right? I think basically all the colors got one of those Digimon where when you use them for Digiburst, you get to add them back to the hand, really, allowing some nice recycling and making sure you never really run out of rookies to play. I actually think black might be one of the decks that doesn't have one, but I'm not 100% sure on that one, so don't quote me on that. We see Blastmon come down again, and Blastmon is, like, it is cool, but its ability where basically it turns each of your opponent's Digimon into a blocker really makes it extra lackluster. Like, it's not super broken to begin with, and then this really just a nail in the coffin. We see a final Zubagon Punch, I think is the name, come down, which makes Blastmon OP. That's basically what it does. It gives it like reboot plus 3000 attack plus another security attack. It just does everything, basically, which is what I think it is a very cool deck. And the Zubagon Punch here is used to basically protect Blastmon from getting run over, which is definitely clever. And then potentially staring down the Sunflowermon. Sunflowermon could have Digibursted to prevent Blastmon from suspending in the unsuspend phase anyway. So that's also one of the reasons why Zubagon Punch was played most likely. We see Flower Cannon come down. And then Nidhoggmon is going to trade with the Blastmon, probably. Oh no, he's just going to swing because Blastmon, of course, also gains blocker, I think, with final Zubagon Punch. So... and there we go. We see another Nidhoggmon come down, shuffling back the Blastmon, and we'll also be shuffling back the Gotsumon, because it should suspend the Gotsumon with its own effect. But apparently it's we kind of did not notice. But yeah, I mean, Gotsumon should have gotten shuffled back there for sure, because it does have less than 5000 DP, and that's Nidhoggmon's effect. But yeah, just minor misplay there, or well, I'm not sure minor, but just a misplay there. Apparently it won't matter too much though, because black is literally just going to move up the Toyagumon and then just hard play Blastmon for like 13 or something, which gives green literally all the tools it needs to go for Chaosmon Valder Armor, which is of course another amazing card, which gets rid of the Gotsumon anyway, and then that should be game right with just 2 security left. Hitting Zubagon Punch, which just gets added to the hand, so nothing crazy there. And then these 4 Digimon will be more than enough to take the game there. So yeah, game 1 goes to green. Started out pretty even, but you just see once the bigger cards start hitting the field, like Nidhoggmon and even Lilamon, you really see that the green deck is just inherently stronger than the black deck is. Or than this black deck anyway. But yeah, no showing of Ceresmon just yet, which definitely is in the deck. I think even 4 of them, so should probably be seeing that in the next match, or the next game, I should say. We see black going first once again, hatching at Sumamon and going into Gotsumon, then ending the turn by hard playing Hagurumon. So better start than the last time for sure. It looks like black is like triple Izzy in hand though, or maybe just double. Just looking at the card shuffling there. Green opts to go for Agumon and then just play Mimi, putting black to 2. I also really usually like playing the higher cost tamers if you have a little bit more memory than one yourself, because it does mean that your opponent won't get a crazy amount of memory. And now green will be starting each turn with 3 memory, as will black, by the way, because Izzy came down just now. And then actually Mimi... it's obviously just a better tamer, because once a level 5 comes into play, Mimi just drastically starts speeding up the game for green. Like, this card is just crazy. And we already see a level 5 here, so Ceresmon going to Lilamon and then putting black to 2 and black going to 3 because of Izzy. At the start of the turn, we see another Gotsumon come down. And then just opting to hard play Gogmamon here, so signaling that there's very, very likely no level 4 in the hand of black. Hatching Argamon evolving into Lilamon for the green side. And I was about to say we might see Mimi getting activated to just move up the Lalamon. And let's see what's going to happen. Here we might see... Nidhoggmon is like, it would be good because it would get rid of 2 Digimon on the opponent's side, but Gogmamon would remain on the field. And that's a little bit of a... I'm not sure how I want to say it, but like, Lilamon is, on one hand, is really nice alongside Nidhoggmon because obviously you can suspend Digimon that are bigger than 5000 DP, and then Nidhoggmon goes away as well. But because Nidhoggmon needs you to Digiburst all the sources, there's really no point in evolving a Nidhoggmon on the Lilamon. So you already need to have a little bit of setup for Lilamon plus Nidhoggmon to be extremely good. Anyway, because we saw black giving green so much memory, Mimi can be played here and activated in the same turn to get access to another level 3 there. And this will be speeding up the process even more so, obviously. And we finally see Woodamon come down on the Lalamon to end the turn. Gogmamon getting unsuspended. Even since I was just talking about some basic game theory, I forgot to mention that the Gogmamon got suspended and then Lilamon tried to run it over or crash into it. But of course, black does play a lot of blockers, and Gotsumon prevented that from happening. So we do see the Blastmon come down here, which is running over the Lilamon. And all of a sudden, it's actually looking kind of good for black. Because he does have 4 Digimon on the field, including a Blastmon, and green just has access to Agumon and a Woodmon. However, there is double Mimi on the field, which might really speed up green's comeback here. And then, obviously, green also has access to the absolutely insane Digisorption ability, which just allows green to go into Argamon for free here. Good play, by the way, getting rid of the Lilamon last turn, because that does shut off the very broken Mimi effect for green. But of course, just because of the Digisorption, green just goes into the level 5 again for literally for free. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I really think green might be one of the best contenders in the game right now. I think it's a little bit... well, I don't want to say it's slept on, because, I mean, people are definitely hyping the Grankuagamon deck. But, there was a lot of hype for stuff like yellow and purple, I think. And we're also seeing an increase of red Omni. So, maybe getting some of the attention away from green will allow it to shine a little bit more. But yeah, we eventually see Ceresmon come down by suspending the Blossomon, I think. And then we actually see Blastmon with its huge 13k swing for security attack +1. Like, Ceresmon could have blocked this, but obviously that's not the best way to go about this. And now we see black really going onto the aggro, which I think is a good play, hitting Flower Cannon here, but that doesn't do anything since the only remaining unsuspended Digimon on the opponent's field is a blocker, Gotsumon. And then finally we see the turn being ended by hard playing Andromon. So I would still say it's looking kind of good for black, even though Ceresmon is on the field right now, which will give green a lot more control. So there we go, we see Lalamon come down, go into a... into the Gatling Terriermon. Man, I'm really bad with the names. A Gargomon, right? That's that's it. I'm really not shining on on naming all the cards right now. I'm sorry, guys. And then, of course, we do see the rookie coming down, which I don't know the name of either, so nice. But yeah, what's really just happening here is that green seems to be digging for a Nidhoggmon, which, let's be honest, if Nidhoggmon came down right now, the game would just literally be over. But it really seems like green is not drawing Nidhoggmon at all, which is a little bit unlucky for green, but very lucky for black. Definitely the only reason black is still in the game right now. So once again, you see once green gets to the setup of having like level 5 setup, level 6, then green is just so much better than the Blastmon deck is, which is you know, that's just how it is. And this is even like more of a casual build for the green deck in my opinion. Then again, so is the Blastmon deck, obviously. So yeah, basically a huge part of black's field getting cleared here on the previous turn by green. We see Blastmon trying to get rid of Ceresmon here, but Woodmon is gonna take the hit. And then Hagurumon is gonna swing for the second last security, I think. Hitting into a Blossomon, so it gets deleted. Leaving black with just the suspended Blastmon, and then we once again see a Gogmamon being hard played. So yeah, also I just have to admit that black is getting also kind of unlucky on the draws here, really not seeing any level 4s, and also at start of the game and now not seeing any level 3s. So yeah, that's a thing. I must note, by the way, I think there is a what's it called, the level 5 Argomon under there, which I opt not to use or will not opt to use because I just completely forgot about the inheritable ability. So, you know, big, huge brain. As you can see here, I could have probably just... I mean, no, I couldn't. Like, I was about to say, I could have just first swung and then go into the Goblimon and then evolve into Lilomon eventually, but that wouldn't have worked because it wouldn't have gotten rid of the Gogmamon. However, I could have obviously still just swung and then bring out a level 3 from my hand. But I just opt not to, because... see, there we go, I did have a level 3, and no, it's not some big brain play where I wanted it to be unsuspended. Because I wanted to use it as a blocker. I just forgot, which, yep, that happens. But yeah, we see Blastmon going for the attack here on the Blossomon, and Lilomon blocks here. The reason I'm doing that is just because, you know, the Blossomon is the entire stack. So it is set up for the Nidhoggmon Digiburst ability, and Lilomon really won't serve any purpose after this, or at least not serve any purpose after this. That's better than Blossomon would, so yeah. And Blossomon is also just kind of big, right? It's 8k, I think, because of Gargomon. Well, it depends, of course, on how many suspended Digimon the opponent has, but yeah. See Flower Cannon come down, suspend the Blastmon, and then I guess we will see a Nidhoggmon drop here. Yeah, there we go. So it finally drew it. Just spin back those Blastmon like it's nothing. Is there a Lilomon under there as well? There is. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So yeah, adding that back to the hand. And now just starting to swing into security. Oh, actually hitting Millennium on there, so the Nidhoggmon gets deleted right away, which is a little bit unfortunate, but better actually than the Ceresmon getting deleted there. Hitting it Izzy. Revealing Godsumon, Andromon, and another Godsumon, so definitely going to stack that Godsumon to the top deck to finally get to that level 3, but it's just very, very, very likely that it will be too late, right? Because now, yeah, there we go, green is just gonna play a bunch of rookies, and that's just, again, not using the Argomon, by the way, very nice. And then, yeah, this will most likely just be the game, right? With the 3 memory, I don't think there's any line of play that will get black somehow to just randomly win the game here. Yeah. I mean, that's 2 blockers, but you know, that's not enough actually, because there's 3 Digimon on the opposing field, and the blocker in the racing area obviously can't attack. Oh, we see some sneaky Godsumon action there, but we're not having that, and you know, black's just gonna take the L on this turn. So yeah, guys, that was the match pretty much. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video and do enjoy my videos and commentary, be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I will be doing a lot more of those, and also deck profiles, basically any Digimon content you can think of. And if you subscribe, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!